Welcome to this very special edition of the KJ Masterclass Live, the show which ensures that you profit from your time spent here with experts, either through their industry insights, information, or simply learning from them. And today we have Keane Yu, mindset and transformational coach. He's joining us live from Vancouver, Canada. Welcome to the show, Keane.
Thank you. Thank you. It's an honor to be here. I'm really excited to dive into it, and yeah, let's get this going.
Absolutely, absolutely. You are welcome to the show. You are welcome to India in this online form, and I'm sure not just in India, but a lot of people across the world will benefit from what we are talking about. We're going to talk about mindset, mastery, and how one can achieve a growth mindset in even as less than 30 days, or maybe even more, as per the individual case. So my first question to you, Kian, is to understand. You are into uh, you are into digital marketing. You are a luxury realtor, if I understand. What exactly? And you are a mindset and transformational coach. Tell us a bit more about yourself so that our audience can understand how you manage so many things, why you focus so much on mindset and being a transformational coach. You could be putting so much of time in your business, so people want to understand your words, your you in a better sense.
Yeah. So my main background is actually digital marketing. I studied digital marketing and online marketing when I was growing up. So after high school and when I went to college, that's the courses that I did pursue was business and marketing, and eventually transitioned into digital marketing and social media. And as I gained experience in that, I felt that I wanted to find a way that I can offer a little bit more value in terms of helping people in the local community. And that's how I got involved in real estate. And that's how I got started with just kind of wanting to help people locally. And as I started doing real estate, I realized that I felt there's other ways that I can help people. And I was always on a personal development journey ever since a young boy. I always knew that we can always be better. And I've always been on that continuous quest to be better. And I felt that it was time for me to help other people pursue the personal development journey as well. And I had that shift I had that shift when I got into the best shape of my life. So when I finally committed to my own physical health, that was when I felt ready that, hey, I can help people with their mindset, their training, and their nutrition. And from there, that's kind of, just to sum it all up, is to coach people on personal development. And the real estate stuff, that's still a little bit of my focus, but my commitment and my main focus is helping people with personal development.
Absolutely, absolutely. Thank you for that. And this is a good way of understanding the person behind who can you is all about, so that and you that's a great thing. You are helping spread more awareness and helping more people become their best and highest self. So how does one get started? You talk about being the best version of yourself. Are you the best version of yourself at the moment, or is still work in progress? How do people ensure that they know that what is my best version? Or is it
So
only that when you only understand all these things when you are of a certain age? How does this work?
So being your best and highest self is always going to be a continuous journey. It's always being better than you were yesterday and being on that constant quest of just improving each and every single day. Maybe some days you might not feel as good as you did the day before, but you're still trying to make progress to become better. And if you were to ask me, am I my best and highest self as of today? Yes. But am I going to continue to be better and better? Yes, definitely. So every single day I have my own process that I go through, which is nourishing my mind, body, and soul. And doing that consistently every single day it's just to elevate myself, to my vibration to make myself feel the best that I can feel before I go out in the world to serve other people. So
Right.
to answer your question, how does one person know if they're being their best and highest self? That is how they feel internally and externally, how they feel about themselves has them, like as they go on their own personal development journey, do they feel that their self-esteem is better than it used to be? Do they feel more self-confidence? Do they feel more worthy, and their self-worth has drastically increased and has improved because they are taking care of their mind, they are taking care of their body, and they are elevating their soul. So it comes down to the individual and how they feel about themselves. But as they're on that journey, on being on that personal development journey, and they are feeling the best about themselves, then they are being their best and highest self.
Okay. Okay. So wherever one is, and if they want to go on or start with this journey of becoming the best version of themselves, or to be their highest self, or attain mind mastery, how should they get started? How do you take that first step? Because a journey of 1,000 miles, as they say, begins with your first step.
Yeah, and that's a great question because I do get that question a lot. And the most basic answer that I always give is to challenge someone to just go for a walk outside every single day for at least 15 to 20 minutes, rain or shine. And if they can do it for 30 days straight, after the first week, they'll notice, hey, it's not that bad. I can get my steps in. And then the next 2 weeks, they're like, okay, this is a very good habit that I'm starting to build. And then they do it for 30 days. And the next thing you know, they're not afraid of the rain. They are able to just push themselves to go for a walk every day and not miss the 30 days. And they then realize, hey, I'm starting to develop a healthy habit that makes me feel good. And as they do that, they'll start to add on these other things that they will want to do, that's I will call non-negotiables, or their daily rituals that they have, and they start trying to do it every single day. And that's, in my opinion, one of the best ways to just start building healthy habits. And you start with one, which is going out for a walk for 15 to 20 minutes a day, and try to do that for 30 days straight.
Okay, okay. So is there more to it, or more to it than just going for a walk? Because there must be more things that one requires to attain that level of finding their best version of themselves. Because a lot of people go for a walk, and for many days, and they are still trying to discover themselves, or maybe they are able to do it, but they still feel that there is so much to achieve. What do clients normally come to you for, Kian? And what are I want to understand through your clientele exactly what people are interested in nowadays, especially when they are coming to you.
Yeah, so a lot of times it's just trying to be a little bit more fit. They just want to be in their best shape of their life. They want to have the best physique that they've ever had. Like, for example, I know there's people that are, let's say, bodybuilders. So they're the people that are very, very low body fat percentage. They are very muscular, and obviously they have a different way of training versus somebody who's just looking to be in better shape but not necessarily want to bodybuild to compete. So it would be people that want to just lose some body weight or body fat, and then also build a little bit of muscle, just to look good and feel good, not to the extreme, but just to be able to present themselves in a way where people see them and be like, hey, this person really takes care of his bodies. You can definitely tell that this person is disciplined, and he has a very high self-worth because he's taking this much care of his body. So it's more of something that's what people are looking for is to be able to build more trust with people, and to just show up as the best person that they can be, and to show up as somebody who can just look by appearance, see this person is a fit man, and he's capable, and he is trustworthy because of the physical appearance of that individual.
Right, right. Now, talking of mindset mastery. What does exactly that mean? Every day we keep on doing our things, and the mind controls us. Is there a different level where I control the mind in a different manner? What can I achieve through mastering my mindset? How does that work? Help us understand. And that is where the growth mindset I want to understand for our audience. And how do I achieve a certain target if I'm a business person? As an individual, I want to achieve to a certain mindset, that will
Mhm.
help me achieve my goal. So help us understand this whole mindset business, because a lot of being is talk about this. I want to get your understanding on this.
Yeah, so building a strong mindset that helps with being in integrity with yourself, and also helps with developing discipline and creating strong habits. And with having a stronger mindset, that will just a stronger mindset in terms of taking care of your mind, body, and soul, that will translate into how you do business. It will translate to your daily actions and daily tasks towards what you do for work or for your career. Because as you take care of yourself, you are able to operate at a higher level than if you were somebody that wasn't paying attention to their own body. They're not somebody that's taking care of their mind, and they're not nourishing the vessel that they have. And in return, they may not be as energetic as they can be if they were to be a fit and strong person. And developing developing that fundamental is indirectly affecting the mindset of doing more with your work life or career life. And having a strong mindset, for example, will be not succumbing to certain vices, whether that is smoking, drinking, and whatever it is, whether it's pornography or binge eating, overeating junk food, and over just over consuming things that you should not be consuming, that we know is unhealthy for us, right? So developing a stronger mindset will allow you to avoid partaking in these particular vices. For example, alcohol. That's something that's very easy for somebody to just pick up at a social event. Pick up a glass of wine or a glass of beer, and just drink alcohol. And for example, for me, I recently just got married a couple of weeks ago, and I've already made a commitment that I'm not going to drink alcohol for the rest of my life. And that's a very hard commitment for me. But even at my wedding, I turned down every single, kind gesture of, hey, come on, let's take a shot. It's your wedding. You can have one. How about just one? With the strong mindset, I'm able to say no. And towards the end of the night, people got the message. They know that I'm on a lifelong mission of not consuming alcohol, not smoking cannabis, and they start to see it, and they respect it in a certain way, where they're like, hey, we've asked him enough times. We know who Keane is. Keane's not going to do it, so we'll back off on that. And that's, again, part of having a strong mindset, to not succumb to these vices, because it's so easy for you to go out one night and you haven't seen a friend for so long, and he's like, hey, let's just have a shot. It's just one. And you have the decision of, sure, I'll have one, or you say no. A lot of
Exactly.
times, most people might say, okay, yeah, I'll just have one. And then it leads to two, and then a three, and then four shots. And then the next day they regret having that shot, that you know, they just regret having that alcohol when they knew that they shouldn't have, and they end up falling victim to their vices. And yeah, another thing too is regret is your guideline. So if you do go through that experience, and the next day you had alcohol, and the next day you regret it, then it's probably your subconscious telling you something, and you might want to act a different way the next time that occurs in your life.
Well explained, Ken. Well explained. So, how does one know that they have achieved, mindset mastery?
Well, I think it's always an ongoing process. Um, what I believe is mastery is not a destination, but it's a practice. It's something that you're always consistently working on. Some days you feel, some days you're feeling not as strong, and you might feel a little bit weaker, and you still have to fight that urge to not have that alcoholic drink, but you become successful because okay, it's just a feeling of weakness for this day. After I go to bed and I wake up, I'm going to feel even stronger knowing that I resisted that temptation.
Absolutely, absolutely. There is, much to learn from about all these things, and all to learn from you, Kian. But this is just one podcast, and there is so much to learn. So, if people who want to learn more from you, more about you, any free resources, those who want to connect with you as clients, what's the best way for them to do so?
Yeah, I'm extremely active on Instagram, and my Instagram is at Keane Yu. And you DM me there, I'm the quickest to respond. Like I'm on my Instagram all the time. That's the main platform that I post content on. And yeah, I also coach people with training and nutrition, so it's helping them with their training regimen, creating them a customized training program, and then also creating them a customized nutrition program, so they're able to have the right nutritional plan for them to lose body fat and gain muscle. And and I post content about that on my Instagram. Again, it's at Keanu, at KeaneYu.
Wonderful, wonderful. With this, it's a wrap on this very special edition of the KJ Masterclass Live. Thank you so much indeed for joining us.
Thank you so much.